Welcome back to Team Performance TV, guys. Today we have something a little extra premium. This is a 2009 Mercedes E63 AMG. It only has 30,000 miles. You can see how clean this paint looks. This car has been maintained really well for its entire life. The paint barely has any minor scratches. We're going to do a full paint correction and a graphene coat. We're going to see how nice this thing is going to look. It's already super glossy, but we're going to kick it up a notch. Our first step is going to be a strip wash. We're going to wash off any kind of wax or grease that's on the car and do a full decontamination. You can tell this car already has wax on it. You can tell by the water beading on the hood. I'm doing a full pre-rinse because I want to get as much dust and dirt off before I even touch the car. So you know we couldn't do this video without a wheel wash. I'm using the IK foamer as usual with Adam's wheel and tire cleaner. This tire looked clean when we started, but clearly it wasn't. Being that the entire car is getting graphene coated, I had to be extra meticulous. I got the little brush out just to clean the caliper. Now we have a clean wheel. To start off washing the car, I'm using the Adams foam cannon with Adams Mega Foam. It doesn't have any added waxes, so it's a good base to start off with. I normally use a strip wash, but I didn't have any, so this was the best next thing. So the Mega Foam soap really sticks to the paint. It releases any kind of contaminants or dirt that's stuck on. After I soaped down the whole car, it was time to rinse it off. I was lucky the day I was doing this, it was just overcast, the sun wasn't out, it was nice and cloudy, cool temperatures, it worked out great. Now that there's no protection on the paint, you can see the water does not want to come off of the hood. I like using the Adams Plush drying towel because it's super absorbent. I like using chamois too, but this works a lot better. The only problem with this is that once it's wet, you can't use it on another car, so you need multiple. It's also super soft and safe for the paint. You're not going to get any scratches from this. The next step now is to start the paint correction process. We're going to start off with a clay bar. I'm using a quick detailer in that bottle. I buy them by the gallon, so I needed an extra spray bottle. The Seal and Shine bottle works great, and it takes a long time to do this. Be prepared. It's going to be a while, and it's going to hurt your arms. I literally have to go over every inch of this paint with the clay bar to make sure that it's super smooth and there's nothing stuck to the car. I didn't record the whole clay bar process. We would be here for literally 2 hours. The clay bar is not that dirty because this paint is immaculate, but it did pick contaminants off the paint. After I finish clay barring the car, I'm going to use the Torque-X machine with the Chemical Guys orange pad and the vehicle scratch and swirl remover, which is also from Chemical Guys. I try to spread the product out evenly so I don't have spots where it's more dry than other places. Using the scratch and swirl remover ensures that I get all the light marring off the paint, which it barely has anyways, but we need it to be perfect. You want to work in small sections at a time to make sure you don't skip any areas. Every time you see me with a microfiber rag in this video, it's a brand new rag. Black is a really hard color to keep clean, so if I had any dirty rags on this paint, I could have induced more marring than it had before. So always keep that in mind, use clean rags. Look at that reflection, that's just the paint alone, no wax or anything. Before and after, the black definitely got more black, if that makes sense. I like to use a cross-hatching pattern with the polisher just to make sure that I don't miss. Now that's what everyone's car should look like. Running the polisher on the paint like this took forever. I was there for at least an hour, hour and a half. But the hard work pays off. Look at that reflection. When you see that AMG badge on the fender, leave that car alone. There's no chance of you winning that race. Hellcat or not, these things are made to be stable at 150, 160 miles an hour. Leave it alone, don't mess with it. As I was doing this, a neighbor came by and he had to stop and look at the car. He couldn't believe how clean this thing looked. Then it was on to wash number 2. I had to make sure I got all the oils off from the scratch and swirl remover, and if there's any wax left from the spray detailer. Second time around was a lot faster since I didn't have to wash the wheels again. I got another Adams Plush drying towel. Let's try this one more time. That's more like it. Definitely did its job. So this is what the car looks like with no imperfections. There's no wax on it yet, and it's got this kind of reflection. Like a mirror. Before I could do the graphene coat, the paint has to be completely dry. So while I was waiting for it to dry, I cleaned the inside and did a full detail. This car was immaculate inside and out. It's got very little dust. It still smells like a brand new car after so many years. I'm using laundry detergent and water like I always do. Pretty much I'm just dusting. There's no dirt anywhere in this thing. Look at these seats. They don't look like they came out of a 2009. Here comes the infamous sock. I'm using it with Adams Interior Detailer with the cedarwood scent. I spray the detailer on the sock to avoid any overspray on the glass. The dashboard was dry, but the detailer brought it back to life. Now I'm using the Chemical Guys leather conditioner as usual. I like the way this product worked. When it dries, it doesn't leave a greasy feel on the seats. It's not real glossy and greasy, and it smells great. You can literally see the life get put back into these seats. Oh yeah, this also softens the leather and prevents cracking. If you're doing this on your daily, I suggested doing it every 3 to 4 months. You'll notice the difference. Don't mind my bald head in the shot. I misjudged where the camera was. Okay, back to business. I have to alcohol wipe the entire car now. It's all dry, and this is what we have to do before we can put the graphene on. This is the final prep to make sure that there's nothing left but just paint, so the graphene sticks to the paint and nothing else. I'm using Adams Advanced Graphene Coating. It's supposed to last about 9+ years. Again, you want to use a cross-hatching pattern so you don't skip. If you skip, it'll show. It goes on super smooth. Normally you have to leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes. You'll see it flash. Depending on your climate can change that time. I'm not gonna bore you with me doing this for the whole car. It took about an hour as well. The Adams graphene wipes off similar to wax, maybe a little bit harder than wax, but it's not a tough process. The gloss level on this thing is ridiculous. You have to keep flipping the rag just like when you're waxing a car. It does get gunked up on the rag. Look at how rich this color looks. Now when you get your car detailed, this is what the inside should look like. And now the moment you've been waiting for, here's what it looks like finished. This car looks better than new cars today, and this paint is 14 years old. Thank you guys for watching. This was a process for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe.